Not yet.
Come on, almost there. That light better be green. And it is all green. Okay. All platforms are back. Man.
So, are we live?
Okay. Yes, we are live.
If
All
you
green.
just missed it-
All green. Okay, guys, we're heard. Okay.
If you just missed it, Dr. just took P1 from the PS4, not just the PS4 match, but the whole rally, with a time of, okay, where was that? 21:42 at the moment. That's faster than Gabriel Wee from Singapore, was able to do that in the first round with a 21:46, and more importantly, faster than Lance Cubalia with a 21:53, who was challenging for the for the title, and Dr. Rajesh, who's leading the championship title, just has made it more comfortable for him at this very moment. And I don't think there's anyone who will be able to challenge this one anymore. I think the points are going to be pretty much clear for this one for Dr. Rajesh. So provisionally, he is currently at P1 for the whole championship. And, PC batch is up next. Let's see if Nino Arakawa can get a few more points into the top 3. So he's vying for that one. He was also a championship contender with 22 points, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 22 points, and not too far off from that one. So, I mean, from a podium spot in the point standing. So let's see how it's going to go for him. Do we have all the guys in the lobby already for the PC match?
We're missing one more guy. I believe we're missing Navneet Kumar, who's going to be joining us tonight for the PC batch 2.
I see.
Okay.
And we're really sorry for the SS4 and SS5 live stream disappearing. I know many of you were cheering for Dr. Rajesh at those stages, but however Dr. Rajesh drove the first 3 stages, it was fantastic. He was very consistent with SS4 and SS5, and just knew what he was doing the whole time, and very composed, very good in taking the corners and those hairpins, especially the hairpins. He just carried the flow out and did the braking well on some of them. He was doing the Scandinavian as well, and just it was spectacular. The preciseness was very spectacular to watch. So that was amazing stuff for him. And so congratulations to Dr. Rajesh at the moment. And PC3 batch, is it on?
Yep, they're all on. One more guy. All right. Supposed to be in.
But really, Ivan, I mean, despite the technical mishaps on, again, we also mentioned that even the PC Batch 1 has its own slew of mishaps also with our probably our highest rated driver, Luca Giacomin, really going out of the competition by internet issues. So really, in this new frontier of digital motorsport, everyone has to go through technical issues like this. It's really a whole new world, just like what Ariel from The Little Mermaid said.
Yeah, apparently it's not just the drivers who are having problems at the moment. Us organizers are having new problems as well. But hey, here we go. It's still fun, and at least the game hasn't stalled on us yet. So times are coming in. Everything's still there, and in the sporting side of things, I think we're all okay at the moment. So, yep.
Yeah, we can vouch for the veracity of the results, so guys, don't worry. And you guys have seen, really, it was a very dominating performance. Even though how sedate it was, how precise, how clean, and maybe at times even seemingly boring. But our motivational speaker, Dr. Rajesh, I really want to attend your TED talk.
What? Yeah, I think I'd like to hear that as well. I hope he puts in his next TED talk something about this 2022 Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2 Championship. That would be awesome.
Actually,
That would be good.
Maybe we can have a treat for the guys who are watching. Maybe Kuya Evan, Kuya Jan, maybe we could ask for a testimonial from our drivers who are joining us for this season. What do you guys think?
I think that's pretty cool. It will always help the event and whatever happens to this championship, and for the rest actually of the other esports also for Asia Pacific. Remember, we're all on a stepping stone to making esports happen in the Asia Pacific, especially for motorsports in rallying and circuit racing, and in esports. So let's just see how it goes. And at the moment, there's a lot happening here in Asia in terms of this esports that we're having, and actually things could only get better from here.
Definitely, things can definitely get better from here on out. All right, invite sent for Navneet Kumar, awaiting your go. Okay. By the way, one was asking while the stream was down, what is next for Rally Sim Racing after this one? Maybe Kuya Ivan, I think this is a question for you.
I think we still got the national Digital Rally Championship of AAP coming up next. I think it's much I'd like to catch and answer everything that's going to be happening for this one. I think it's still more of Keanu's side who's going to be pushing for this one. We all know Keanu's organizing mostly these races, and obviously it's been a partnership with E-Dominado Motorsports and AAP. But the only one who can push more forward this one would be Keanu at the moment. We've been doing it and rolling this ball from the sporting side at the moment with AAP. Coming up with first the two historic, a touch of history with the first two AAP Digital Rally Championships with the 92 and 93 rally season, where we used all the Group A rally cars. The second one was all the front-wheel drive rally cars representing the 1997 to the 2003 front-wheel drive championship of the Philippines. After that, we've moved on to holding the National Digital Rally Championship. That was our third season as well. So it finally took off, and it was a national championship for us, and we were able to award, in fact, Lance Cubalia. He had a grand show over there for him in the AAP Motors 26 Motorsports Awards. And over that time, also the Christmas season last year, we also were able to bring in the first pilot run for the International Digital Rally Championship that we had. So that was a one rounder, and we had our Singapore and Malaysian friends supporting us at that time. That was a pilot test and a run or an observed race, so that we could actually run this 2022 Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2 Championship, which AAP nominated before all the other ASNs as well to kick off the esports in our region. That is supported by, again, all the ASNs who are members of the FIA. So let's see how it goes. At the moment, there's a lot of talks behind with esports. Of course, our president of esports in FIA is Niro-chan, and he's been heading us also in the Asia Pacific, but now he's also here helping us, not just in the Asia Pacific, but also letting Asia also help represent as well in the other working groups and councils. So let's see how it goes for that one. And yeah, I think there's if you're not aware also, internationally there's also the FIA Rally Star. If you guys know, with the WRC 9. So if you guys are playing for that one, you get a chance to get in the regions, a chance to get into the finals, if I'm not mistaken, and you have a support from the JWRC. So you just need the WRC 9, and you also have the downloadable content as well. So Asian region, I think that's something for all of you to try out as well. If I'm not mistaken, also the regional finals will also have you driving the cross kart. So you just need to get your name in there to the DLC of the WRC 9 game, and you might actually get support from the FIA to a JWRC drive. So it's nothing lacking. It's something that's where we got the hashtag of the rally at home, and that's something that you should all try. But in terms of other things happening that in the esports, we've had some live races as well in last December, and also recently in round 1 to kick off this Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2 Championship. We had also in the Motorsports, in the Manila International Auto Show, and we had a big booth, and the two simulators and the rigs were all in the Dirt Rally 2 Championship. So that was well promoted. And in line with that, of course, we've been mentioning always the National Sporting Associations, but actually we also have the Motorsports Development Program by AAP, and we've kicked off as well some rally driving modules for you guys to join as well. And Jahan and Keon were actually there as also to participate in the Motorsports Development Program's rally driving school, and it was of course, it's fantastic. We had the 10-time national champion teaching all these guys as well. He's been a coach for the past so many years, since 1980 something. He's been the guy who's been pioneering the rally schools here in the Philippines, and of course that would be the best way to build up the foundation for rallying here in the Philippines as well. And because we've been doing this National Digital Rally Championship, we've been also supporting a lot of other AAP sanctioned events and soon to be observed events. There's a new of course, the Philippine Rallycross is still ongoing. That's sanctioned this year. We also have coming up an observe race. This is new on the line. Rally sprints that are coming up with the co-driver as well, navigator and the driver and the navigator. Tarmac rally sprints are coming up. We also have a new venue at the Batangas Racing Circuit. There's a dirt rally track that's happening, and I can only imagine that there may be other new organizers there. And of course, ongoing also is in Cebu. We're in the Cebu Island, wherein we have a lot of rallying, rally cross driving as well, or rather not the rally cross, but more of dirt trials, autocross style time trials in dirt, and all of that is just happening all at the same time at the moment, because it's been a long time that we've had circuit races and other and all these Gymkhana drivers of ours are now moving up and trying going back to the roots of rallying as well. So let's see how it goes. And Ian, I think we can start our PC3, the third batch, the PC.
Hold on. One driver is struggling to connect now. Hold on. I think it's a connection thing, I believe, for one driver. There, finally, there he is. Yeah. Okay,
let's go.
It just had to take pressure from you, we haven't. So now he's here. Okay, let's do this.
All right, let's go. Start this.
All right, so we have here John Lawrence Bernardo, Lukman Al Hakim, Nino Arakawa, Rafael Lee, Geno Gonzalez, Gerald Franco David, and Navneet Kumar. Alright. So I believe the drivers are ready. Let's get it on. Wait, hang on. Let's go, guys.
Okay, so we have, of course, Philippines being represented, Malaysia over here, and India.
India, that's right.
We don't have Australia here in this batch.
We don't.
Apparently, Joey Gutierrez was
Terminal damage.
Yeah, got terminal damage on the qualifying. So I think he blew it in the first stage. Actually, a lot of drivers blew it in the first stage.
All right.
All right, so SS1, that long, dry stage.
All right. All right, so our starting driver for this batch will be Nino Arakawa for the PC batch 2. Sadly, we are missing 2 drivers who are a staple of this PC batch. I believe we are missing Julio Jimenez and Joey Gutierrez. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Honestly, I get those two confused. I think it's the third round, and unfortunately, they're not here, so I won't get confused with them for this batch. But yeah, so it's sad to not see them now. But we have the Can Man, Rafael Lee, Nino Arakawa, Maisotis for Philippines.
All right, so now on the starting line we have Nino Arakawa for this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
And they're off. Nino Arakawa starts SS1 for the PC batch 2.
Look at this inside setup. I mean, of course, his driving is of course fantastic and aggressive as usual. But his onboard setup, he has like a screen of something that I could not interpret what the symbol is. But he has an not bad. Still okay, still good, even though you have that tank slapper over there. I'm really noticing that Nino Arakawa is really maximizing the degrees of steering that he could use with his controller. So he's really using the more realistic approach. Other guys would just minimize the number of steering degrees, but he's really maximizing the amount for for his run. He's handling it fine, even though he has to steer a lot. But it's doing it pretty well.
All right, up next, Gerald David.
Gerald David is using the Ford Fiesta, I think. This is the R2, the second revision, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Which is actually a bit better than the first one that's also available in game. Seems to be using a G29, I think, a Logitech, right?
I don't think so. Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think he's using a direct drive wheel right here.
So he's using an actual car wheel, probably.
I think so.
Like
Yeah, it is.
Looks like a Logitech, but
No.
whoa!
Little mishap there.
Well, if he had rollers like a Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive, that's an allowed move. But he doesn't. And
Up next, John Lawrence Bernardo on P2. Oh,
Whoa!
no.
hitting the mountain face and almost falling down the ravine. That's quite dangerous for our veteran rally driver, digital rally driver here. But he's still doing it quite nicely, cutting one wheel slightly off the road, but still has it in one piece.
Definitely, 100%. Okay. Not bad. Up next, we have Navneet Kumar.
Navneet Kumar is our guy from India. So again, he has that very nice LED lighting on his background and triple speed setup, and yeah, he can take this corner. Okay, nice line. Really, this Greece is a bumpy track, high speed, very narrow roads, and make a mistake, you fall off the ravine, and it's not a pretty sight. And I think in certain stages available in the game, there are corners that are so treacherous. Especially when you go downhill and you have to jump and then you have to turn. I cannot tell you which part of it, but this seems very familiar to me. It's like the mountain road. It's really like the mountain roads right here. We can see also in the Philippines. I passed through some of them, and the flow is very much like this. I tell you.
This narrow, you say, Kuya Jan?
Some are narrow, but you can really see that the Philippines. We are a mountainous country, so we have to connect cities and towns with whatever geography we've got. So we have to make do. Our road engineers, have to make roads somehow, some way.
All right. Up next, we have Lukman Al Hakim.
Lukman Al Hakim from Malaysia, controller guy as well. You can see the fierceness in his eyes as he focuses.
Attack mode right there. Oh my god, that is nasty right there. And looks like there we have a disconnection from two drivers. We are missing Rafael Lee and Geno Gonzalez. Man,
wow,
disconnections are rampant for the second batch right here. No, that was so close.
In certain areas, Keon, it is raining, and rain apparently has a lot of effect on the internet.
Oh, yes.
So even for me earlier, I was intermittent with you guys. I was actually on, so but internet really is a woe that everyone has to face in digital rally. So that's unfortunate. But again, at least Lukman Al Hakim has regained his composure and still continue his pace.
All right, back to Nino Arakawa as he crosses the flying finish and across the line. Followed closely by John Lawrence Bernardo, and across the line as well by Navneet Kumar at P3. Gerald David moving down to P4 and across the line. Oh no! Oh no! All right. So Nino Arakawa at 620.56, John Lawrence Bernardo at 627.65, Navneet Kumar at 630.66, Gerald David at 645.06, and Lukman Al Hakim at 656.50 with a 9-second penalty. Oh dear. Alright, and some stage notes.
Minor body damage, huh? Not bad. Navneet Kumar and Nino Arakawa has kept the cars relatively clean. But I think Mayo Sotis, Nino Arakawa's time is not so far off from. I think the top guys are 6:13, right? I'm not I don't remember too clearly, but I think it's not too far off. So I think he still has a good shot of doing very well for this round.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, so hopefully we can get these guys to rejoin again on the third stage, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Rafael Lee was able to reconnect, but Geno Gonzalez is still on a hiccup right here. Man, wonder what is happening.
833. Well, I mean,
Six
with the
left.
prevalence
Keep
of
left of
fiber
80,
internet,
five
you know,
right. Good.
Oh yes.
it's still sometimes a hit or miss, huh?
Yep. We're back to Nino Arakawa on the starting line for SS2. Let's see what we can do for this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, he's going. Well, it's still too early to tell. Still not too difficult. Few corners. Still, but he's still doing well.
Oh yes.
Oh, understeering there. A lot of input to keep his car on the road. But he's still there. He's still there. He's still pushing.
Oh, nice exit right there by Nino Arakawa, and he's doing well. All right.
Nino Arakawa has the pace. Always had the pace, but just has to maintain his consistency and calmness on driving.
Oh yes. Nice. Now into the hairpin turn right here. Nicely done there by Nino Arakawa, and he's doing well.
Smooth.
Up next on P2, just right behind him is Navneet Kumar.
Yeah, very, very nice. Hairpin turns are always fun to watch, and it's taken at a very slow speed as compared to the rest of the stage. Very smooth. Yeah, I struggle on these taking these stages. Going with this handbrake. Wow, Scandinavian!
Oh, nicely done there by Navneet Kumar. Up next is John Lawrence Bernardo.
John Law is pushing.
Man, he's really pushing it harder than ever before there, good John. He's got to be making up as he goes along.
His inputs on the steering is a lot. Very very quick, very jerky. He's pushing. I think there's also a lot of variability also with these guys. Also, they have different force feedback settings.
That's right.
Different steering wheel angle capabilities. They're also using. I thought it was gonna fall off there, but these guys are using different equipment, different technologies. Some are direct drive.
All right, for the corner, and
sometimes
spared by Nino Arakawa. Safe as well for Navneet Kumar. Bernardo on P3. Oh no, it was not spared for Lukman Al Hakim. Alright, Nino Arakawa at 303.23, Navneet Kumar at 306.27, John Lawrence Bernardo at 310.19, Rafael Lee at 310.65, Gerald David at 310.98, and for Lukman Al Hakim at 322.28. Alright, and so far the Can Man has no damage whatsoever.
Well, he just rejoined. The others suffered a lot, so it's okay. And Lukman has a a very damaged car, and he will definitely take the advantage of the next service stage to
Oh,
sort that
yes.
out.
Hopefully the drivers are in now. All drivers. Shall see now. Okay, so now we're going to SS3. Wonder how will this be? Now at the stages at night. What?
All right, they're going for their services right now. Have they? We still don't have a. We still don't have a. Who hasn't rejoined us? Still
Geno
lacking one guy.
Gonzalez is still unable to join us. Wonder what's going on.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
He was able to reconnect, then all of a sudden he got kicked. So I don't know if it's a game issue or an internet issue, but man, these are weird. Let's see. Here.
Starts at 5 right, very long. Opens into 6 left over jump 80. Good luck.
All right, starting it with Nino Arakawa at SS3, SS1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
All right. Let's see how he's coping up with the night. Dead of night.
All right, really using the sideways action there for Nino Arakawa. Gotta be careful in this turn, as there's gonna be cambered, there's gonna be off-cambered turns approaching these runs right here. All right. Up next is Gerald David. Oh! Okay, so far so good here. The ticker is going crazy for P2, 3, and 4. Looks like it's gonna be a battle for P2 and P3. And up next, we have Navneet Kumar.
Right, so let's see how Navneet is doing, how he tackles corner.
I think for this one, Kuya John, you know that Navneet Kumar is serious if he's going near the screen, because earlier he was a bit farther away from the screen. Man, you can really see how he's going to be moving closer just to see the depth perception of the car, or the gap between the corners. But pretty interesting approach here for her, Navneet Kumar. Up next for P4, it's John Lawrence Bernardo as they go into the hill climb section of this track.
All right.
All right.
Doing quite well. Not bad, John Law. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
All right. Up next, Lukman Al Hakim. Oh, nice. Really kept it going. Oh, ooh. Got caught by the lag there, but it's all right.
Again, our guy with the controllers is still handling it quite well. Again, let's not let him calm down and just maintain his pace, and he should be all right.
That's right. Oh man, that is nasty right there.
That's not good for his engine stuff. Hopefully he has a good skid plate.
Up next, we have Rafael Lee.
Rafael Lee's trailing the group. I wonder what new mishap has he experienced. But Rafael Lee is one of our guys who started out with a controller. Now he's upgraded to a wheel.
That's right.
So that's good. That's good for.
All right. Finish for Nino Arakawa and for Navneet Kumar. And now we're on to Rafael Lee. Across the
Rafael
flying
Lee has
finish.
has
And
lost his
across the
points.
line. All right. So Navneet Kumar at 331.87. Nino Arakawa at 334.14. Lukman Al Hakim at 334.48. John Lawrence Bernardo at 334.49. And Gerald David at 335.17. And Rafael Lee at 345.46. Okay. Some stage notes here, and looks like Lukman Al Hakim has the damaged car for this one. I believe taking the corner a little too hard there on the hill climb. But nonetheless, he's all right. Okay. Kuya Ivan, are you still there?
Still here.
Okay. You got quiet there for a while.
Yeah. It's nighttime, so you know.
It's night. The night has come. All right. Looks like an internet issue is prevalent for Geno Gonzalez. Oh dear. Oh man.
So we are moving into SS4.
That's
at the
right.
moment.
We are at SS4. This is going to be the reverse track of SS2, but on a daylight, not on a sunset. Believe? Yeah.
Yes, and this is one of those stages that they go try and go flat out as much as possible.
Oh
because
yes.
they are at their most comfortable. They've done their warm-ups.
Start to
And
keep left
this
over
is
60.
where they
3 left, don't
mostly
cut.
get
Good
the
luck.
best times of the rally.
Okay. So back to Nino Arakawa on the starting line for SS4. Away we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. May not be encountering the corner of death here on this special stage. However, you're gonna be battling the ravines on the outside portions of this track. You gotta be very careful on the lines that you're gonna be taking for this one.
And braking will be earlier than usual because they have gravity that is helping them, not helping them stop the car.
That's right.
So they'll need to be sliding that one as we go through those
And
airports.
take a gander who we have on P1. It's Lukman Al Hakim.
Lukman, our controller guy, is on the lead.
Oh, that was so close.
I really feel it just had to overcome the deficit of having too much damage, slowing him down. So I guess now it's his redemption arc.
That's
As
right.
long as assuming he maintains his pace.
That's right. Now on to the second sector of this track. Up next, we have Gerald David chasing down Lukman Al Hakim for P1. But Nino Arakawa taking it. Oh no, and he chokes on the apex of this one. Oh dear. A little early on the release there, I believe. It sends Gerald David down to P6. Oh man, that's gonna be a bummer. No! That was so close.
Whoa!
Little choke there. Little choke
What's
there.
happening? What's happening? Maybe he's losing control already. His alignment's not wrong.
Not more so for John Lawrence Bernardo, and he's trying to shave off some time just to keep up with Dino Arakawa. Alright. Not too far away is the can man, is Rafael Lee. He's going to be keeping up there. Looks like everyone is out for the spot of P1.
It's anyone's stage, right? Wow.
That's right. And Rafael Lee has moved up to P2 and now at P3. The ticker is going crazy for these guys. Move down to P5.
A lot of kick.
And Lukman Al-Hakim confirmed with P1. For Gerald David across the flying finish and across the line. Alright, so it's confirmed. Lukman Al-Hakim at 256.97. Nino Arakawa at 258.51. Navneet Kumar at 258.95. John Lawrence Bernardo at 259.26. Rafael Lee at 259.60. And for Gerald David at 305.20. Alright. Lukman Al-Hakim really nursing a injured car, but nonetheless, he was able to maintain it at P1 since the first sector there, Kuya Evan, Kuya John. Man, talk about consistency. Talk about consistency, and despite being on a controller as well, he managed to hold off everyone behind him who's running on a wheel. Man,
I think what I noticed was that Lukman was using a different kind of technique going down the mountains because of the controller. He would put more angle into the apex, throwing the car in and making it twitch so that he just brushes off all the speed. And I don't think that you could exactly do that with the steering wheel going down because you need to round the corner, not unless you pull on the handbrake, right?
Not unless he has quick steer on a wheel or, you know, a handbrake to help him out. That's
so
right.
His lines were completely different from all the guys on the wheels. And it was pretty interesting because I was trying to see what he was doing and how you would do it in a controller. And it was more evident there in that stage because of all the downhill hairpin sections. So pretty cool observation, I think. Makes me miss those days when I was playing rallying, Colin McRae rally on the controller, the PlayStation 1.
Oh yes.
I used to play V Rally 2. I don't know if you know that, Keanu.
Oh yes,
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
You know the one.
Now that had the Hyundai Coupe, man.
Yes, I know, that's why you know that one.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You all know
Starts
how
100, flat
that
right to
Hyundai
McRae's
Coupe
jump,
is
30, 6 left into
was
6 right of
something.
a bump.
That Formula
luck.
2 car. That was something.
Yeah.
All right, now we're on to the final special stage.
5,
And it actually had
4,
my idol
3, 2,
rally driver
1,
that time, Kenneth Erickson, driving that Formula 2 along with, I think, Alistair McRae. Anyways, back to the rally.
Let's see. Oh, whoa! That was a nosedive there for Nino Arakawa.
It was a bad rebound there on the rear suspension.
Could be lag or could be a literal line used by Nino Arakawa, but nonetheless, that was pretty scary. And nonetheless, and look who we have on P1. Lukman Al-Hakim challenging Nino Arakawa for P1.
Lukman's got his rhythm back after those mishaps in the first few stages. And,
even more so now that he has a fresh car.
But this stage is treacherous, this stage is wet, so it's still anyone's game, to be honest. But they're going.
Definitely, 100%. And just like that, Nino Arakawa takes P1 back away from Lukman Al Hakim.
They're still neck and neck. Neck and neck.
I can only imagine how the fight's gonna go out.
Man, I hope the ticker is off for Nino Arakawa right here, because that's gonna stress you out a lot if you manage to see that on your ticker of the game. But following not too far behind among these two drivers is Navneet Kumar. Just a split second away from the first two guys.
These two guys make a mistake. Navneet Kumar can pounce, assuming he can maintain his own pace.
Oh, yes. All right. Up next, Gerald David. Fixes damage on the sector right here. Doing really well right now. Oh! Ooh. That's not so bad.
Yeah, a lack of response to that hairpin.
I'm really curious on what setup Gerald David is using right now. He could definitely be using either a T300 or a direct drive wheel, because he's actually using... Looks like a Momo wheel from this angle right here, Gavin. Don't you think?
So, one of those aftermarket wheels for sure.
Oh! Alright. Even really complete with the car seat and everything. Up next is Rafael Lee. Taking a transition from a controller to the racing wheel is definitely not a walk in the park, but as you see it from right here, he is trying his best to convert everything he's got. Keeping up with Gerald David for P5 and even for John Lawrence Bernardo at P4. Okay. And oh no, choke there on the outside for Rafael Lee right there. Save with the recorder. Almost there.
Luckily he didn't high side of the boat.
It's back on P1 right here. We have Nino Arakawa really dicing it, going on a faster pace compared to his stint in qualifying. So I remember back in qualifying, he's using a more conservative line, but I think that line was dropped when you hit a pressurized lobby like this one. Not even relaxing one bit.
Yeah, no, but honestly, you know, how has to calm down. He should not stress himself. He's already, if he's in the zone, just be in the zone, my friend.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Following not too far behind is the... Oh, no! That is nasty. All right. Lukman Al Hakim, you're going to be nursing a flat tire. The flat tire is on the rear left. That's after the fall.
Oh, that's sad. That would have been a good race neck to neck until the end, but he will drop down.
That's going to be a drop down. If once a tire pops, Navneet Kumar is going to take P2. Unless he can save the tire from popping. Let's see if that's going to happen.
If he changes the tire, that's 1 minute out. And,
that's it. That's right.
Let's see. Let's see if he can make that tactical.
Oh, there it is. The tire is out. The tire is out. Okay. Oh no. There it is. He will lose control. Once it.
He'll change the tire.
No, he won't. Nope. No, he won't. Putting Navneet Kumar on P2.
That's sad to see from Lukman, but Navneet is taking that to his advantage.
That's right. And Nino Arakawa has really placed a gap now between him and Navneet.
That gap has been there from before. It's just that now Nino Arakawa has no direct challengers right now. So that's well, good for him.
That was so close. That was
Wow.
close.
Arakawa is going down from the ticker. What's happened?
What happened? Nino Arakawa. Oh, little mishap there, crash. Oh no! Man, the understeer is getting to him. I think you're right. He has snapped from the pressure there, good John.
Yeah, and this is the last sector of the last stage. So, well, I like what I said. He has to work on that.
That's right. For Navneet Kumar across the flying finish. And across the line. Followed closely by Nino Arakawa, Gerald David, Rafael Lee. And up next, John Lawrence Bernardo. Coming across the line. And looks like he folded a tire change for Lukman Al Hakim right there. For Navneet Kumar at 647.83, Nino Arakawa at 650.56, Gerald David at 653.33, Rafael Lee at 656.59, John Lawrence Bernardo at 714.93 with a 10-second penalty, and Lukman Al Hakim at 823.83 with a 1 minute and 13-second penalty. Okay, for the event times, you got it right here. For Nino Arakawa, finishes at 22:47.02. Okay, so that does it. Nino Arakawa.
Despite that mishap, he got it. He got the patch win. Congratulations! Despite the mishap in the end, he did more than enough to get the batch win.
Oh yes, definitely. All right, that does it. All right, so how was that for you there, Kuya Ivan? Looks like for the times there, I think you're muted on Discord. Thing. Yep.
Oh, that's why I was quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
No, but I was checking the times, and I thought actually that Nino Arakawa actually got a higher position. But okay, 22:47 was the fastest in his batch. Not enough to topple anything within the championship at the moment, but especially with that last error that he made in the very last sector. So. Yeah, I think it's going to be something that he'll need to work on, and Jahan's correct on that one. And I with that said, I think that whole batch was there was a lot of inconsistencies. Well, there's a lot of brilliances and surprises of who was leading that batch. Again, most of them haven't been playing with who haven't qualified in the last rounds. There's a lot of them who have been had potential on the qualifying, but have not really exactly been in the live lobbies. But and that's why there's so much topsy-turvy stuff going on in that batch 3, and but it was really enjoyable to watch because of the mistakes that were happening, and we didn't know who was going to be on top for every stage. So it was quite interesting, and I don't know if it was pressure, if it was just them getting tired at the last part, but again, these guys were the ones who were qualifying not on the high point of the rounds, but you can see if they are actually improving on the races. So yeah, that's the batch 3 for you guys.
All right, yeah, because basically, I would like to conclude round 3 as a perfect display of skill, actually, for most of the drivers right here, and it's a mix of everything, really. There was success, there was big enjoyable stuff, there was struggle as well, and yeah, there's a mix of success, struggle, and even challenges, actually, for most drivers right here. Because I gotta say, this actually succeeded or surpassed my expectation right here for an international rally, because we got staple views from everywhere, and we got drivers from all over the region interested to join us. And I think if I may speak for them, I think they're looking for more events like these. So I wonder what's in store for the next few months, especially I don't know what the plans are with Mr. Niroshan Ferreira over the next few weeks, but any international leagues coming up for our international drivers right here, Gavin?
Well, definitely there's gonna be more championships in terms of other races. Definitely there's more circuit races coming up, like Race Room. I think Assetto Corsa coming up from other ASNs as well. So all the ASNs are contributing into bringing you a whole package of different sporting events, different ways of running it, different formats as well. And but one thing I'm sure is that everybody's trying to make it better for on the sporting side and of this one, just because again, it's all ASNs of or the National Sporting Authorities of Motorsports that is trying to conduct these and organize these races. So it's quite different from your usual esports that you'll have. And the approach is quite different as well. So wherever it helps for the region, and wherever it helps also for the local national sporting authorities to thrive for their motorsports events as well, and connect it to their programs also locally. So I think it's a great thing that we're having this one regionally. And for the rallying, apparently it's only AP who's doing this rallying for the moment, and all the others are doing the circuit racing. So we'll have to see what's going to come up on the next few on the next months. There's still a lot of talk, and where this is the direction where it's going to go. But at the moment, this is the current one that's happening. We also still have to wait for the other games to for the other rally games to see what we can do with it as well, and explore that one. So yeah, but again, coming up should be the National Digital Rally Championship on third quarter, and we'll just have a short break, focus on the real motorsports. There's a lot of real motorsports coming up as well. Again, coinciding with this one is the APRC, Asia Pacific Rally Championship, and they do have live stream as well in Facebook over there. Also, locally, we just conducted an autocross today with the Philippine Autocross Championship Series, and tomorrow we also have the National Slalom Series. So you can check that out next week. By the way, there's a motorsports development program with another rally module coming up. So that's something you guys in here in esports, for the local guys, might want to try, and maybe even those who are international friends, you might actually want to check it out and ask your local ASNs if they also have other programs similar to that one, because if so, maybe they could also help you guys, assist you guys to actually come here over and learn from us as well on our modules and our driving clinics as well for motorsports. But we're coming up with more grassroots events as well for many, and hopefully you guys get to transition and get to try it. We'll be looking for cost-effective ways as well to do it. You can try to contact Jahan Kalam for cost-effective ways of running motorsports. He's got some few side projects there that could help you get into motorsports, especially rallying. And let's see what can happen. And there's a lot of for this event, things are up in the air. So I guess you guys just need to keep on practicing your race at events, because there's going to be a lot of that one as well.
All right. So that's it. There's a lot of events about to be planned and about to rise up as well. But look no further. Actually, there's gonna be another round of these coming up over the next few months. Just not very certain what month that will be. But I think the next few ones will be for nationals once again, for the Philippines exclusive. But I think another door will open for international runs. I believe over the next quarter. I believe, Ivan. I think it's an up for discussion topic with other regions. I think that smile represents a yes, I believe. All right.
Right. So again, congratulations to Dr. Rajesh. Provisionally, you are in P1. You are, I think, provisionally the champion of this Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2 Championship. We'll have to conclude that with tomorrow's results. Congratulations also to for Lance Cubalia having second place. For the third placer, I still have to check the points tally. Who got the one? If it's Manupuri, Nino Arakawa, or I think Manupuri is close to that third place finish.
Oh yes.
With his times coming in. Congratulations also for Gabriel Wee for getting provisionally second place in this rally as well. So again, hats off to everybody. Driving is awesome. Participation, thank you everybody for participating in this first round and supporting this one. This is for motorsports. This is for the regional motorsports as well, and you actually are always guys are going to be reported in to the FIA. So that's pretty cool to see you guys supporting this one. It's quite a growing community at the moment, and we've had over around I think 62 people sign up on the entries. Or 60 plus people sign up with entries. So thank you everybody to that one. Thank you also for being very patient with us. We definitely put ourselves on the forefront of things for Asia Pacific because we went first on promoting this one, but and trying it out with the regionals. So let's see how it goes also. And yeah, again, a massive thank you to everyone for doing this. Jahan, even if you're somewhere there in 500 kilometers away from from Metro Manila, doing that one. Yanu with all the hiccups that are coming. Thank you very much. AAP, to Sir Mark Stales, CEO, and to our chairman, Mr. Mandy Duque, and our president, Mr. Joe Ferreria. Thank you very much also for supporting this 2022 Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2 Championship by AAP, supported by all the ASMs of the members of FIA in Asia Pacific.
All right. So basically, Kuya, with your permission, I'd like to do a one treat here for the viewers and especially for the drivers. I'd like to give one thing here for the drivers who just joined this 2022 Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2.0 Championship. Hopefully, we could ask just one thing from you guys. Just in a minute or two in a video, you can send it through WhatsApp or you can upload it on the AAP page if you guys want. Maybe you could give in 1 or 2 minutes, give us your biggest highlights or your takeaways from this event alone. Because basically, this event is basically just the beginning of something that's about to be real big later on. So yeah, just 1 or 2 minutes of your highlights, of your takeaways, and one thing you're looking forward to see on the next league. Because one thing I gotta say, continual improvement for everyone, for the productions right here, and even for us being organizers. So we like to hear from you. All right. So what do you think, Ivan? You think this is actually one big thing for us as an organizer and for drivers as well?
Definitely, things will definitely help, and I hope we see those posts very soon.
That's right. Looking forward to it, and not to worries. The next events will be coming up real soon, and can't wait for it, actually. And also, massive congratulations to the drivers, and of course to the viewers who have stayed since the beginning and now onto the second part 2 stream, guys. You guys are the best. Basically, some hiccups right here on my end are probably because of I think I'm also affected by the weather right here, but nonetheless, things happen. All right, so that's it. That concludes the 2022 Asia Pacific Dirt Rally 2.0 Championship. Guys, it's been an education. It's been a thrill and a treat for us organizers, and of course for you guys as the drivers and even the audience who are watching this, and obviously some enthusiasts out there who still want to join. Who knows, on the next event you guys are gonna be in. All right, so that's all for now, guys. We'll see you on the next event. Thanks, guys.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.